Yes, I don't know if I'm right about this, but I'm pretty sure, 90% sure. Black guys.
Are less intelligent than white people simply because they're black?
Well, when we look at intelligence, let's look at a black guys, how they perform, let's say on the court or as an athlete.
I'm not talking about their physical strength. I'm talking about their intellect.
But it takes intellect to think as fast as Kobe. God bless Kobe, the greatest of all time, because the neurons that are firing, those synapses, right? This is the highest level of intelligence. That's why he gets $100 million contract. This is a type of intelligence, athletic intelligence, right? But
it's not athletic intelligence, that's physical ability that you're talking about.
It's a level of intellect that comes with performing at that high level, at that high speed, for that amount of years.
Asians are industrious, right? You want to hire them very higher IQ than whites, but for some reason they can't invent shit.
I mean, it sounded like you were talking about a hierarchy just a little bit ago, but now you're trying to say,
everything.
So much technology.
When you guys are talking about intelligence, I think there's 6 different types of intelligence. One of them is athleticism. One of them is
multiple intelligence theory.
Yeah, and most of them are related to like things that you would find in the office, but one of them is really based in like athleticism.
That's true.
And then one is music, one is I can't remember all.
That's why white guys are leaders, because they're the most fair race.
Ingenuity.
Okay, yeah. So I was about to ask that. Do you think black men are less capable of being like politically, or they're less politically smart, basically? Like, are black men less capable to lead?
Well, I mean, when we look at the greatest black president of all time, one of my heroes, Malcolm X. Anytime there's a
Did you just call Malcolm X the president?
It's not Obama, it's Malcolm X, the greatest of all time, one in the chat. But when you look at it, anytime someone's raising black consciousness, they get sniped, right? So you can make an argument that, they're muddying the waters with that. But again, when you look at, everyone wants to work for a white boss because he pays fairly, right? When you work with immigrants, like we snake each other.
Or does he pay off of guilt? And because his white people have to walk around with this white consciousness to go against what their ancestors did, in which they try to act like they're not racist, but race is
white people
embedded in people and their ideologies more so, and then it's just transferred into other different aspects.
The whites are the only race to make slavery illegal. Everyone else still does it.
But I was asked, but she asked you specifically, do you think like black men are capable of holding political office?
I do, but for most, it seems like
what he thinks doesn't matter because it happens. So what he thinks doesn't really matter.
It is the parallel that I was talking about earlier with the gender, with regards to gender. And
let's look at my people, so you guys don't cry like little babies. We're the lowest IQ, the Albanians. We're low IQ Albanians, right? We're low IQ. Right?
I don't know if that's true.
So imagine what that makes you guys on this podcast. We'll look at Albanians. Am I really going to hire a bunch of Albanians to work for my Fortune 500 company? I don't want to go meet these guys face to face and interview. I'm just going to go off studies, right? So guess what? I'm going to hire Ashkenazi Jewish guys.
So with races, like if you had to do phone interviews with people and you couldn't know their race or whatever, like if in order to ascertain who is smarter, would you ask candidates, what's your race?
Yeah,
like, are you... So
yeah, I would.
So you can know if you're talking to like a smart person or a stupid person?
No, so I can have a higher percent chance of actually not wasting my money.
Yeah, smarter or stupid. That's like the hierarchy here.
Right, but I wouldn't nail it every time. Like if I imagine I'm interviewing Malcolm X and I don't know it's him and I miss out on him, he would increase my business 1,000-fold. So it's not like I'm nailing it every time by choosing race, but I'm increasing my percentage. The Chinese boy is definitely protecting my bottom line.
On average, though, what you're saying is that you would, if you were conducting phone interviews, you'd be like, well, I want to know if I'm talking to a smart person or a stupid person. So what's your race? And then if they said I'm black, you're saying that on average they're less likely to be as intelligent as a white counterpart.
If are you retarded? If I was on a phone call with Malcolm X, why the f would I care about his race? I can hear the intelligence through the interview. That's what an interview is, you fucking idiot.
You would start.
You think if I had a phone call with Shaq and Malcolm X, I'm going to be like, oh, 2 black guys can't hire these guys? Are you fucking...
You said if you were trying to maximize.
They're changing my position on abortion. This is a waste of IQ. What the fuck is this? You're telling me I'll reject Malcolm X. You're telling me on a phone call, like, you're a little too black.
Zherka's mad.
No, she's trying to mischaracterize me.
We're talking about in general and average, and since he can't argue
against general,
he's saying, oh no, the Malcolm X.
No, if we're talking in general for like 10 employees that aren't like going to affect my business, they're just like workers, I'm going to hire some nerdy white kids, yeah. Yeah. My moderators are white kids.
Because you're saying that like black people would be on average less intelligent, right?
Why are we talking about
no. Look how disgusting the liberal white woman is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Look what she
crazy.
said. She said, "You're saying it because you're saying it." She will never admit I'm reading a study that she can read too.
What study?
I'll link it on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
now,
sure.
Man, I gotta remember the case file. You retards.
Now, you decide it. You do. Yeah.
You can say how the study was conducted.
If you read the study for like Mexicans or something, read it out loud. Does that make it your opinion? No. It's not like Zherka's the racist for going off a study. And the study could be skewed. We don't know. Remember when Kellogg's bought the research in the 80s and said, everyone got to eat cereal instead of bacon and eggs because there's fats.
Yep.
And then the obesity skyrocketed because,
that's not research.
90% of science is fake news, bro. They buy, Kellogg's corporations buy the science. Like these retards who got vaccinated. You all shut the fuck up. Wearing masks. No, where are their masks? Why are they not wearing masks? Because they're stupid, bro. If CNN tells them to cut their dick off, they'll do it.
Out of curiosity, who got the vaccine?
Hey, raise your hand, Zherka. Come on, man.
Fuck
Who got the vaccine?
Vaccine? I thought you said you regretted
Miss
it.
Columbia, you got the vaccine. Who else got the vaccine?
I'm not an NPC. Go raise your hands, bots.
Okay, 3,
But
4. Okay, so all right, so about half the girls got the vaccine.
Bots.
All right.
I had to, or else I would have gone to jail. I had to leave Canada at the time.
You could have faked it like everybody else.
I had no idea you could pay money to fake.
Yeah,
Well, we're not talking about that here.
It's Rumble. We can talk about it now.
Rumble.
Yeah,
It's Rumble. Hey, everyone dying from the vaccine, right? Right?
Yep.
You guys fought tooth and nail for that poison. Okay, so take that death. That's me too.
What is it? Something like 70% of Americans took the vaccine, if I'm not
70%, yeah.
And why were you like women crying on Twitter, like put a mask on? You don't even believe in the mask thing. Look, if I scrolled their Facebooks and Twitters, you guys would look like retards.
You were definitely shilling for the mask.
I never wore a mask.
No, not you. These two, the feminists.
You guys all wore masks. Raise your hand if you wore that mask.
We all did.
We had to at one point.
I think it means if you didn't have to wear it.
No, I mean if they defended it. Like this girl's probably crying, "You're killing my grandmother." Fuck your grandmother. Let me tell you something.
Bruh.
It was all fake news, and these people pretend we forgot. We didn't forget. You guys watched CNN and went hysterical. And you know what's funny?
You are fake news.
In any other society, you guys would be considered like, we would lock you up for that hysteria. You guys, for a mask, started rioting. That's worse than a dog. You liberals are worse than animals.
The only people that I saw rioting were people who were literally doing the like anti-mask, anti-lockdown protesters. It was conservative people mostly who were like protesting that. There weren't any like liberals being like starting like pro-mask riots. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I saw people get beat up in like supermarkets for trying to walk in.
And I saw people who died because they didn't get the vaccine and they died of COVID.
Was this before or after they burned down every damn city, the Democrats, right?
Which city burned down?
Miss Edinburgh, that's not true because if you look at it, was the red states that lifted the mask bans as soon as they could. You look at Florida, Texas, etc. Like we got like
I know, but that correlated with like higher rates of COVID in those areas and higher death rates.
No,
that's not good. Yes, it did. Yes,
no.
Well, we could Google this. You'd be wrong.
No, no. Her argument was that the conservatives were the ones pushing for the mask, and I'm arguing no.
She said they were protesting against it.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. As they should.
Yeah, because Zherka was saying that he was like, you liberals were screaming, being like, yeah, we have to force everybody to wear the mask and like protesting and making people wear masks. I said the only protest that I saw were people who were.
That's because they didn't have to protest because they already had it enforced.
No, my question is
not there.
My question is,
argument, but that's
if I went on your social medias, my question would be, how humiliated do you two feel for the hysteria on the crybaby tweets? Do you feel like you got by CNN, or are you still stupid?
The only thing I feel humiliated about right now is expecting a high IQ conversation.
There's no answer. Do you see that? Do you feel humiliated for that hysteria?
Well, why don't you ask them first if they what was your opinion on the mask?
Come on, you already know.
They said I'm killing their grandmother, right? I said if I want to kill your grandmother, I grab the butcher knife. Kill her with a cough?
Did you actually say that he was killing your grandma?
I'll cut the dust off her head.
What did you say on Twitter about masks?
What the
I literally did not tweet about masks.
They're literally shadowboxing right now.
Look at them lying. Look at them lying.
Okay, so how do you
Liars on Destiny's stream. You guys were both on Destiny's stream. Give me a break.
Oh damn. Oh, he knows what he's
I was
talking
on
about.
Destiny's stream last night.
Well, no, they were literally promoting the propaganda and hysteria.
When
That's
did I
Hitler
ever-
and Himmler over here.
What was they
You're literally
promoting?
lying.
So what you guys
And they promoted the
I'm so
lockdown that
confused
increased
right now.
depression and suicide rate
No.
on our
They
gender.
were for masks.
No, Carrie, do you want me to
Bitches to
answer?
solve.
I want you to answer, please.
Okay, cool.
He's cooking, man.
So in the beginning, right, when all of this
You
was
mean
just-
Genesis, the beginning?
Yes.
when all of this was like starting and we didn't really know, I was okay with masks because I was like thinking in my mind, okay, well, this is a simple thing. And worst case scenario, it does nothing. Best case scenario, it helps someone. Now, as like data came out, anything else came out, whatever, as it was less likely to get COVID, I was like, okay, it's not necessary to wear
You were
masks
okay
anymore.
with the vaccine. Your goalpost shifting so
When
hard.
I
You
literally
pushed the
was
vaccine,
asked a
and then
question
after all the
about masks.
injuries, you're as quiet as a mouse.
Zherka, I was literally asked a question about how I felt about masks, and I
You'll
responded
never
to it.
answer the vaccine one.
What do you
You're a
mean? About
coward.
the
vaccine
vaccine?
one?
We both pushed the vaccine. Look how stupid you guys look
I never
now.
pushed the vaccine.
That's right. I'm a time traveler. I still remember, bitch. I'm still mad. You pushed the vaccine, and then after all the injuries, you sat there like retards.
Oh my gosh.
Look at you guys. You have no answer.
Anybody who tells people to not get vaccinated against COVID-19 literally has blood on their hands.
You should have
because-
an apple.
Yes.
Anyone who's pushing the vaccine.
Apparently everyone
guys,
disagrees.
guys, hold on. Before you guys all jump on her, etc., let her make her point, and then you guys, we can go by.
All right.
So please go ahead. You said so. You think anyone that didn't get the vaccine
Has literal blood on their hands.
Yeah, let's let her finish.
And I said anybody who promoted on social media that you should not be getting vaccinated against COVID-19 has blood on their hands because you are spreading misinformation and disinformation about vaccines.
Don't
we
worry,
know
we were
vaccines
censored.
are effective.
Fauci fucked her.
Oh my
Hold on, let's let her finish, guys. Let's let her finish. Go ahead.
Finish?
Finish,
Okay.
Yeah, please.
We know vaccines are effective, and when it comes to public health
There you go.
measures during like a pandemic, you want masks, lockdowns, social distancing.
Oh god.
Ideally, the combination
Let
of
her
these three
finish.
things
Let her
is
finish.
the combination of these three things is going to be some of the most effective public health measures that we can use to decrease the stop the spike of COVID-19 from spreading.
Mm.
What?
Can you just recite the CDC
Hold on,
website?
let her finish.
Yeah, she really just
Like
read
word for
bars
word,
on the
bullet
CD.
points.
Yes, I would
That
say
got
so.
lockdowns and
I don't
lockdowns.
Yeah. Hey, she got to prepare for monkeypox.
Yeah.
All right, that's coming soon, guys.
You-
Right?
you-
New DLC coming soon.
The way that you prepare
Guys.
for monkeypox is to get a vaccine.
Okay.
Or just not fucking training
Is that
like
what you
you.
wanted to say? That's it. So you
What?
think COVID, blood on hands? That was it? I wanna make
Yes,
sure
I'm
you
saying like
finish.
spreading vaccine misinformation and disinformation
Okay.
and discouraging people from getting vaccinated against COVID-19. You are responsible for
Okay.
people
Mm.
dying.
So-
Yes.
But
In a very
what's
small
is
way,
it
yes.
misinformation and disinformation when, as you guys love statistics. There was not enough data. There was not enough research. There was not enough
Thank you.
nothing
Period.
at that point in time to sit here and go pushing
No, hold on, pause. Yo, shout out to the black community for not falling for the vaccine. That was the most intelligent, high IQ shit I've ever seen. And she's trying to kill you. These white people put abortion clinics in every
liberal
black
whites.
neighborhood. They're trying to kill you. Run from these liberal white bitches.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to what was your thing to that with the disinformation?
With the disinformation, I think you were saying that there was not enough evidence for us to know whether or not vaccines,
to stand on it statistically, absolutely, and scientifically, there was not enough information. Absolutely not.
whether or not masks were effective against
Oh,
the
no, we're talking
spread.
about vaccination. Let's talk about
Vaccine, yeah,
vaccination. We ain't talking about masks.
Moving.
We're talking
I
about
thought you were
vaccinations. Talking about vaccinations. Talking about pushing the vaccine right now. That is what we're talking about.
Nothing.
Right, but
Nothing.
what were you saying about the data or what they didn't have enough
Baby,
data to
She just recited the CDC website and had nothing else.
Okay, listen.
There were
Okay, you got it? Did you get what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Okay.
In terms of like stats and data, at least from what I saw, there was like a good amount of data showing specifically red counties, Republican counties that were not promoting the vaccine, right? Seeing the amount of COVID cases, they were much higher per capita compared to like other cities that were promoting
We're
the
talking
vaccine.
about lasting effects. We're talking about people dying because of vaccinations. We're talking about that
Injuries too.
we don't know what 10 years is going to look like from now.
Yes, we do. Whenever
to sit here.
when they conduct research on
You
vaccines,
should take 2 more. I need you to take 2 more vaccines since you're so
Let's
confident.
let her, guys,
We're gonna finish her off.
Guys, let's let her finish. Let's let her finish. All right, go ahead, please.
Okay, y'all can keep laughing. This is scientific
please let her
consensus and
finish her point, guys.
evidence.
So-
Remember, one thing about science is that we only believe science because there's enough time and there's enough data and there's enough
Science
research.
isn't based off of belief; it's based off of evidence and
I
medical
just said there's enough
consensus
time, there's
based off
enough
of that.
data, there's enough research. Those are the three
Hold on,
things that I
vaccines-
said.
vaccines-
Also, hold on. If you want to do science,
believe.
if you want to
You
do
said we
science,
believe
it
in
takes.
science.
We
You never
believe
believe in
science. That
science.
means when I say we believe, that means we take it as fact.
And science, they say it takes
Accepting
8. They
consensus
say
is
it
not
takes
the same thing as
15 to
belief.
20
Belief
years to
sometimes based
develop
on faith.
one vaccine.
Exactly.
15
That's
to
exactly
20
my
fucking
point.
years,
There was
and they had that
not
shit
enough time
ready.
to see-
They had a whole stock out ready for us
We
retards.
don't have it. It literally took over a year to develop to have the vaccine like out.
That's why I killed people.
That was literally
What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
guys
was
like
it?
Donald Trump. He was the one who put into place Operation Warp Speed to speed up
Shout out my
vaccine
boy
being
Trump.
generated.
Let's
Big as
go.
hell.
Yeah. No.
Trump took the vaccine. Do you guys disagree
Trump
with
took
that?
the
Of course I do.
He,
That was
Okay.
retarded.
no, Trump needs
He
to
got
chill with
booed
the
at his own
kingmakers sometimes,
rallies.
you know?
because his own fan
So do
base
you
thought
think
that vaccines
Trump was
didn't
trying to
work.
kill you guys?
I think he was.
No.
I think he
Wait.
got brainwashed by a liberal white woman. But
Can
like, look at it. Hold on. The CDC discontinued the original vaccine. They stopped recommending it. What happened to all of us? I'm unvaccinated. We're still walking around strong. You said we have blood on our hands.
You're unvaccinated?
Of course, I'm base, man.
Mashallah, this guy's made it.
Yo, I've been traveling the whole
Why am I not
thing,
dead?
And I
If
have
I have
not
blood
caught
on
it
my
not
hands.
once.
Wait, I haven't
But
Never
you're
got
at a- you're at
vaccinated,
a great-
nothing.
Yeah.
Just because you have it, that doesn't mean you're not at a greater
No,
risk for
never-
contracting
no,
COVID-19.
never-
And what the vaccine
no.
protects you against is not that it guarantees that you won't catch COVID-19.
You
can't still
sound
get
like a
COVID-19.
Pfizer commercial.
The only vaccines you ladies should have got is to protect you from STDs. Because let me tell you something,
STIs.
that shit never worked. The vaccine never worked, and you got
You
to
won't
admit
even
it.
let her
Admit it.
finish her sentence, and you're already calling her a liar.
She's just
Like,
saying
bro.
exactly what it says on the
Literally
CDC
lying.
site.
We don't have time for
Or
lies.
maybe you're cutting me off because you don't know how to contend with my
Wait,
points.
okay, I
because
do
you
ha-
know you're wrong on this.
I have a
There's
question. I have several.
overwhelming evidence that runs
All right,
contrary to all
Finish
the
your
assertions
point,
that
and
you're
then
making.
she'll go next.
I have
Go ahead.
several-
Let her finish her point, and then you can go right after. Go ahead, please, guys. Don't cut her off. Let's not make this a retard. I guess everyone's speaking over each other.
All right.
Finish your point, and then we'll go to her.
The point that I'm making is that we know that vaccines are effective against COVID-19. And what became one of the biggest predictors for whether or not you would die of COVID-19 was your partisan affiliation, because Republicans became the most likely to die from COVID-19 because they were the most likely to be unvaccinated. We also know that vaccines don't prevent you from getting COVID, but what it does do is that if you contract COVID, you're much less likely to have a deadly case.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, can I?
You can
Hold
still
on.
have what they refer to as a breakthrough
Hold on, John.
case, even if
Is that the end of your point?
yeah, you can still have what
All
they
right.
refer to as a breakthrough case, even if you're vaccinated against COVID. It's just not going to be as bad of a case.
All right. So, John, chime in real quick, then I'm going to go to her.
If you're
Go ahead.
telling the truth, why did every Washington Post and every news source declare an amnesty and an apology on us? Why did your elites that you get your news from
I'm not sure. what
declare
you're
an
referring to.
amnesty and they said, sorry, we didn't know it's killing your ass? Why would your fucking guys you get your news
You're making
from
this up, or you're completely wrong.
Google Washington Post amnesty for COVID? What the fuck are you talking about? This is
Okay.
like huge news.
So,
You guys apologized and you're pretending your side didn't apologize. Okay? Your side needs to fuck off. Just
I
get the
don't-
fuck
you're
out of
talking about
America.
other people, you're not talking about me.
So go ahead. You had something
Okay,
that you
I
want to
have several questions for you. Okay, you said vaccine, it was never supposed to stop the spread, but we were originally told the entire purpose of the vaccine was to stop the spread.
Thank
and
you.
then another thing that you said was it makes you less deadly. So one thing that you need to have something called a control variable in order to determine that. So you would have to have literally a clone of yourself, one version vaccinated, one
No.
version unvaccinated. What do you mean no?
We have control. There's in a study, there's multiple ways to do like control variables, right?
Can you let her finish
I'm
real
Okay.
quick, and then
And then so scientific consensus. First of all, there was never a consensus, and then as we were talking about, all of these conservatives have blood on their hands for promoting on Twitter. What do you mean? We were banned. We were banned from all social media. We weren't even allowed. So and then consensus, the doctors were banned if they didn't agree with the thing.
Joe Rogan's
and then
guys too.
my last
Shout out
issue.
ivermectin.
My last issue that I wanted to address is you said, oh, well, we should get everybody, we should do forced vaccines, and we should have a strict lockdown and da-da-da-da-da. What constitutional... No, you said
You
earlier,
said that.
you did say earlier that we should have, like, for health measures, we should have, like, a
Lockdowns.
2-week
I said those are the
lockdown.
most effective.
Okay.
Those are the most
What
effective.
constitutional basis does... on what grounds in America do legislators or any politician have any right, knowing that we have a federal constitution in place, to do any of that?
You have to show people where it's unconstitutional to do those things.
What? It's not in the Constitution. You can't make people.
There are several rights that we have from the Constitution that aren't explicitly enumerated in the same way that the Supreme Court has granted federal supremacy, even though there's nowhere in the Constitution that outlines that the Supreme Court is the be all end all when it comes to like interpreting the Constitution, except I know, but
Excuse me, Zionist lady, I got a question. Here's the question I got, okay? When you saw Amazon, when you saw Amazon and all these billionaire companies triple their net worth while that blue collar went into debt for COVID, how the fuck do you not think you're on the bad guys team? Amazon triples its net worth during lockdown while everyone went poor.
All the billionaires.
The only guys who made money was the internet guys. We're the smart ones.
I'm talking about data. You're talking about economic markets and market trends.
You are literally of the devil. That's what I'm trying to say.
It is very demonic. It sounds ironic, but it is satanic. You're gonna burn in hell. It's pretty stupid to think that the social media guidelines would be on the side of the people. Like that was the reason I was banned on YouTube, was misinformation about the vaccines for even questioning it. Do you really think that they cared about the mass population or profit?
No, they care about making money. And it became a liability to host
how did
conservatives.
They made money by selling the vaccine. Pfizer made like $50 billion in 2021.
I don't disagree that we have a for-profit pharmaceutical
and
industry,
you're just
but they made money doing
so you're on their side.
By the way,
just because something's for-profit doesn't mean that they're like nothing can come good out of it, right? If you believe that, then you should be anti-capitalist. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like you must hate. I like capitalism. You must absolutely hate it because there's a bunch of things. Almost every single company is for-profit.
No, we're talking about
Pixie, stop. Here's why you two are.
Here, the United States isn't the only country that has like pharmaceutical research.
Pixie, you don't even believe what you're saying. None of you believe what you're saying. Hold on. We all agree. Look at foreign policy. It's not about profit. It's a top-down control because they can print as much money as they want. They do it for foreign wars. They do it for everything. Everyone knows they can just print money. So when they put Netflix cuties, pedophile shit on Netflix, it's not for profit. It's top-down control.
It's hyperinflation and the value of a dollar decreases.
But I'm saying it's top-down control. If you can print as much money, something gay on TV, showing your son to be gay on TV is not for profit. It's not that we want to see gay TV. It's a top-down control system to make your son gay. They can print as much money as they want. You guys agree when you do your gay communist positions. Why did you let go of that? Now you're saying it's all about profit. They can print. You fucking retards. I win. Shut up.
All right. I mean, if you think that the profit incentive is like as at odds with public health, then Sneako, I'm going to ask you: are you pro like Medicare for all?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
This isn't capitalism. Okay. It isn't capitalism when there's literally when the government is making the vaccine and selling it. That is not capitalism.
They even had it ready like 2 years ahead of time.
No, they did not.
The government did not make it. Why would they?
Bill Gates is not even a doctor. That's your profit, you liberal white women. He's not even a doctor.
I don't care about
the dude's known for child porn and of making a PC.
Zherka, if they had it ready 2 years ago, why did they wait like over a year to release it? Why didn't they just make it?
Retards like you fall for that propaganda.
Totally.
They had it ready made though, for real.
Why did Bill Gates?
I mean, they had research about it, but it wasn't
about mRNA.
No, they didn't. They injected one rat before they started with your grandma.
And there was something earlier that I wanted to touch on when you were talking about science and how it's determined by consensus. Science isn't determined by consensus, it's determined by evidence and using the scientific method.
Do you have a science, like any STEM background whatsoever?
I have an undergraduate degree in biology.
Okay. I mean, yes, clearly.
That means you should understand that.
So you have to sue that college immediately.
Like,
I don't like to pull out my credentials and be like, oh, I know more than you guys about.
If that's your area of study,
no, that actually makes her sound dumber. She knows biology and thinks women are as smart as men.
You don't need to have a degree, an undergraduate degree in biology to know the things that I'm knowing. All of this is mostly it's public information.
It's not shocking to hear someone that has a BS in biology talking about scientific consensus. It's scary.
And advocate for the way that they rolled out.
Well, it's not what you think it is. The BS stands for bullshit degree, bro. It's not a real degree. She's like a biology major talking about women competing with men. Like, what? Where in nature do you even see that? One fucking male lion, look at me, camera. One male lion fuck up 90 female lions. And bitches say, well, the females hunt. You know why the male sleeps all day? In case another male comes, because that one male will kill every fucking female lion. That's how inferior you females are. Like, stop and give up.
You're talking about lions, not humans.
Everywhere. You guys lose everywhere. You guys lose with a cricket.
Once again, Zherka can't actually respond to what anybody in this panel is saying. So he has to scream about like women being inferior and another ad hoc.
Or creating a straw man.
Yeah.
I would like our white liberal women. Let's talk about January 6th.
January 6th. There we go.
Sure.
Break it. I'm kidding. Okay.
Were there good people out there? Or was that just like a peaceful protest that kind of went left, or like?
No, there were plans before from groups like the Proud Boys who had deliberately knew that were talking about going to January 6th and trying to infiltrate the Capitol before January 6th had even taken place.
Ray Epps.
I'm not sure who this is.
You don't even know who Ray Epps is.
No, I know who's that.
That's shocking.
Okay,
but he is a CIA agent or FBI agent who was telling people on January 5th that tomorrow we need to go into the Capitol. And then on January 6th, there's a video of him telling people to go to raid the Capitol. And there's video of him whispering into the front lines people right before they pushed. And he was on the FBI's most wanted list. And then he was just suddenly taken off. And now he's free to go. You know why? Because he's one of them.
He's a Fed.
He's
one
a
of
Fed.
Who?
He's a Fed.
Oh, we're just gonna say that like
CIA.
these people are like Fed psyops.
You don't even know who he is. How can you possibly claim to be educated on this subject at all and not know
I
who
didn't
Ray
claim
Epps
to be
is?
educated on January 6th. I said we could talk about it. That's it. I didn't mind talking about it.
Sad.
I never claimed to know who Ray Epps is.
Why do I know
whatever.
all the liberal arguments and liberals never know the conservative arguments?
That's not, you're attributing that position to me. I don't know what Ray Epps who that is or what that has to do with this, or like if he's a Democrat or what.
I know that you don't know
who
Ray
Epps
Epps
about.
is.
I only brought it up is because we talked a lot about Black people being less smart. Not necessarily what I would have appreciated more would have
bitch, bro. I said I read a study according to Zherka.
She was literally
she knows the study. She's just lying. She's a liar and she's burning in hell.
Okay, stop calling people liar. Let her finish her sentence. I'm interested.
Yeah. So what I would have liked better would have been hearing people of color, but y'all made it a Black thing. So since you made it a Black thing, and since we know that insurrectionist was more of a white thing, I just wanted to know your white liberal opinion about it. But it seems like you guys don't have an opinion.
Do you think I believe that there are racial differences in IQ that are statistically significant? I only took it down to that level to try to isolate variables to see if Zherka would admit that he obviously believes that there's a racial hierarchy when it comes to IQ.
Like obviously,
I'm just reading data.
You really said white people were on top and Black people were.
No, she's so stupid. She doesn't remember I said Chinese people beat whites. She's literally like a frog brain.
I said Chinese people beat whites. Black people.
Please remember that Xi Jinping is beating the white guy.
No, I want to know what you're saying. Like you deserve like a voice instead of Zherka like constantly derailing.
She doesn't. I haven't said anything this podcast. I deserve to talk.
But I
got a voice, so I ain't tripping.
But I agree with you. When you look at who was the majority at January 6th, it was Trump's like bread and butter base. It was mostly like white, upper middle class voters and supporters of his. That was who was at January 6th that day.
January 6th. You know what January 6th reminded me? It just looked identical to the 40 BLM riots.
No, it looks
except you guys had more fire and inferno and destruction and murder.
It wasn't that murderous. People didn't really die. They walked around. They were like the policemen walked them through the White House and the Capitol building.
Police didn't let people into the Capitol.
Yes, they did. Did you not? Did you not see the Did you not see what was shown on Tucker?
The footage was released. It was extremely useful.
It was 40 hours that were released by Tucker Carlson, and they definitely roll their motherfucking asses in there and was like, all right,
I watched the documentary from
but let somebody sit here and go, Black Lives Matter, bringing the motherfucking National Guard.
You know that they literally didn't turn evidence, like Congress didn't turn evidence over to the January 6th defendants regarding that video.
They had the footage and put people in jail. But all
what they did was they started Tucker Carlson and let Tucker Carlson cherry pick it and show what he wanted to pick.
2 years later.
Yeah, to my understanding, it was like a video of them actually being like escorted out, not escorted in, and then it was like edited otherwise. But I'm down to like revisit this topic, honestly. Like
I'll send you the video.
Yeah, because like the video I saw, that was the
where the officer literally grabs and jiggles the door, sees it's not open, and then gets another key and then opens it. That one.
He wasn't letting people in.
To my understanding, it was like it was doors like to exit out or like another way to exit out. But we
No,
can
they
see
were
that
literally
later.
going into chambers. They were opening the doors, and then
No, they weren't.
during the shaman's speech, he said, "Thank you to the officers who allowed us in today."
Well, I think either way, those officers did that wrong. Like they shouldn't have done that.
It was Mossad.
Just because the shaman claims something that doesn't actually mean it's true or not.
Okay,
but
why
even if
were
there
there
were
police officers in the footage, even when the shaman was making that speech?
Because they were trying to get people out. They were not trying to usher them
Then
in.
why didn't they arrest? There were more officers than there were people in that room. So why didn't
At
they?
that point, they weren't going to try to start apprehending individual people in the middle of a riot.
There is footage of the shaman alone with 3 officers, and at one point he walks past, I think it was 7 or 9. Why didn't they arrest him then?
Don't you think it would be easier to escort somebody out that's not like basically trying
Yes, please.
to
Let's
wrestle?
not arrest the criminals that broke into the Capitol and started all this shit. Let's not arrest them.
They arrested them afterwards, but obviously, if you're in like a highly contentious situation,
That's a riot.
you try
It's
to
not a
do-
riot procedure.
Yeah, you try to get people out of that building, right? Instead of like, okay, if we start arresting everybody here, well, now they're going to protest louder. They're going to get like angrier.
They're
They're
gonna
going to start
resist.
resisting. So, and that's what they did. They arrested those people afterwards. Like we see the mugshots.
You didn't know who Ray Epps was.
No, I
Did you know
said I never claimed to know who Ray Epps was.
Okay,
I
did
was
you
fine
know
for
who
you to
Ray
tell me
Epps
who that
was?
was.
I didn't know the specific
Okay,
name.
do you know
but
who
I know
Ashley Babbitt is?
Are you talking about the people that?
Do you know who Ashley Babbitt
Wasn't
is?
she killed?
Are you?
Did she die?
Yes.
Yes. That's
Okay, how
wrong.
did she die?
I don't. She was shot, right?
By who?
A cop, right?
What cop?
I
And
don't
where?
know.
The police.
She was in the Capitol trying to prevent people from breaking the
I
glass.
don't agree that she
and
should have
got
died. I'm sorry that
shot
she
in the
died.
Neck by how many Capitol officers died on January 6th?
Headshot.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah, zero. Zero
I never
officers
put
died
that
on
in
January
with it.
6th.
What
I'm
does that have to do with
confused.
this?
What's the argument?
I don't
Okay,
think it
so-
was right that Ashley was shot or that she died. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that she died at the hands of like police brutality.
You're not
Yeah,
sorry.
that's bad.
No,
Me?
sorry.
She's definitely not sorry.
Or
Absolutely not.
literally, okay. What's the
I
argument?
mean, if you don't believe
She
it,
was
you don't
a
believe it.
veteran too. Just saying, she was a good.
I know.
one.
I don't agree with police brutality or
Wait.
civilians being shot by cops like that.
So you feel bad she died?
Yes.
Do you feel bad for starving
I don't
kids?
care that
Do you
she
feel
doesn't align with
bad
me politically
for
for me to feel
starving-
bad that she's dead.
Do you feel bad for starving children in Africa? Do you feel-
Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
brave to say that I care about
Yeah,
starving
well,
children in Africa.
Can I ask you
Yes,
something?
I do.
What did
Sure.
you do for them?
What? I haven't done anything for starving children in Africa.
Well, if your actions don't align with how you feel, clearly you don't feel much for African children.
Zherka,
You're what a
Do you
racist woman.
consider
I'm not
yourself
gonna
a
work-
godly man?
A what?
Do you consider yourself a godly man?
Yes.
Okay, but then here you are, like every weekend, like blowing coke, right? You're not treating
Right.
your body as.
But
a
what am
temple.
I doing on
Wait,
coke? What am I doing on
whoa,
coke?
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
fighting you, evil
Wait,
Democrats.
wait a second.
I'm destroying you guys. I'm bringing everyone to Christ because no one will look. No one want to join your retard
How is
ideology.
anybody brought to Christ if you won't even treat your own body like a temple?
Does
if
it
you
cru-
fucking
does it-
wreck
does it-
around,
does
if
it-
you go get blowjobs from prostitutes like every other day,
It's
like,
not a
hello.
prostitute. It's an OnlyFans girl. But I see where you're going.
Why should I take your word for like God
a
or
whore's a
Christ?
whore. I hear what you're saying. But look at this. Look at this. A crusader doesn't treat his body well at war. I'm at war with you disgusting people.
Oh, so you
right?
think like
A crusader gets arrows into him. At least I'm
Is that
fucking
your
doing some
armor?
rails.
Is that your armor? Is that like you're going to war whenever you get a blowjob? from
If
an
I
OnlyFans
don't do
model?
cocaine, listening to you girls makes me want to jump.
I'm not talking about cocaine.
I can't do
I'm
it.
talking
I
about
gotta be
your
high to
sexual
even to do this
escapades.
shit, bro. Do you really
I'm talking
believe
about your sexual escapades.
sexual escapades?
Yeah, you said that you're addicted
I
to
let a
like, people
lesbian
sucking
suck
your
my dick
dick.
last night. I helped your LGBT.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh.
fucking ally.
All I'm saying-
I convert. She went through conversion therapy, and she's back to women now.
all I'm
You
saying
know how I
is
knew
that
she's a lesbian? I've never seen a woman study my dick. She's like looking at it, like, what is this? It was so weird. It was so weird, right? But good blowjob.
Maybe it's just weird
So
looking.
what I'm saying is I'm at war and I'm gonna hurt myself. Plus my organs are failing. Like I only got 4 more years to destroy you guys.
Oh, do you actually have leukemia, or is that
No.
a meme?
Dan
when you lied
Dangler,
about having
I have
cancer?
leukemia. If Dan Dangler, the streamer, doesn't pay the $200,000 she stole from that leukemia clinic, another liberal, your guys.
All right. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to the couch. We'll go with last thoughts.
Yep.
Is anyone
fresh?
horny here?
You are.
Is anyone feeling horny?
So
Yes.
last thoughts,
I've heard
last
that
questions,
song.
comments, disagreements, whatever it may be. Especially you ladies on the couch. I wish y'all were more involved, but you guys just aren't as opinionated.
It's so
I guess.
funny that you ladies on the couch look like you lost when these guys lost, but you guys look more defeated than these girls. It's so weird.
All right, go ahead. We'll start with Miss Colorado.
Thank you for having me.
That's it.
All right.
Length for girth.
Thank you for providing value.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right.
Okay. Nothing. Okay. Hey, they can't say I didn't give him a chance, man. I tried a couple times. All right, go ahead.
Oh, what's the question?
No,
last thoughts.
Stupid.
Last thoughts, last disagreements, questions, comments. Please.
No agreements.
Get that third.
Have you changed your mind on feminism at all?
As far as what point directly?
She never had a issue.
Yeah, I never had an issue with feminism.
You said that you changed your mind on being an entrepreneur and that you want to be a feminine woman.
I really do, but I have no choice but to be an entrepreneurial woman because it's
She's
just
in too deep now.
Yeah, I'm in too deep, man.
Did hearing these feminists talk for 4.5 hours change your mind at all?
No, I still want to be feminine. I don't want to be masculine.
Okay.
So we won.
And do me a favor. We're on Rumble right now. We got almost 20,000 y'all in here, guys. Like the video, please.
ZHERKA, come to Rumble, man.
Send me the contract.
Go ahead, Miss Columbia. You have anything that you want to say? Maybe we're too mean or something. I don't know.
Maybe she definitely thinks you are too mean.
You know what? Hold on. We got Ice here.
No
Yo,
mean,
you know what?
no
Just-
mean. I mean, it's a way to communicate. They don't communicate. They just.
Yeah, your country's very corrupt.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, no, I love mine too. I'm from a war, you know. We got.
So you have issues with the way they said things. Okay.
No, I mean, just to improve themselves. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about
People
anything.
tear people down to
Thank you
improve
for
themselves.
we
sometimes.
millionaires got to improve.
At the end of the day, it is a podcast.
What's up, ladies?
They're bragging.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have Pizza go last. All right. No, I was kidding. You
No,
can
it's
go.
okay. I can go. Or do you want me to go now?
Yeah, go now.
Yeah, go now. Yeah.
Okay, so hi, my name is Pixie, PXIE. I appreciate the podcast. I wish certain people, Zherka and Sneako, would have laid off the ad homs and focused on the arguments like Myron did, because I'm going to give credit where credit's due.
Got dominated.
I wish we were able to talk more about old money versus new money, because I think there's something to be said there about
Now
the
it's
women
young
being flying
money.
out.
Let's go, cash money, young
But-
money. Let's
Yeah.
go. Lil Wayne, the greatest of all time. Let's go, easy in the chat.
He's a Satanist. Come on.
Yeah, anyways, thank you for having me on. I appreciated it. Thanks.
Oh, thank you for having me. I still don't fucking care about the countries. I feel like that shit don't matter. But yeah.
Well, okay, you said everything's about
character.
Hold on, you said everything's about money. What
I
happens when?
never said that.
But you said that you don't want to learn about countries because you're not going to make any money from it.
Well, yeah.
What
I
happens
didn't
when
say
America
everything.
crumbles and you have to decide what country you go to? Where are you going to know where to go?
Wanna get out this country.
Yeah, so maybe it does matter what
Crazy.
countries exist.
I got a game plan for us. Everyone here, just follow the white people.
No. Throw my drink away.
Can we get some tears?
So, wait,
Can someone
no,
cry?
but he did ask a good question. Like, what are you gonna do? Because you said you want to leave America. So, like, wouldn't you need to know other countries to kind
It shows that you should know that if you
Yeah,
care
I mean,
about
I
money.
can go. Bro, I can
What are you
go
talking about?
Tokyo,
She's
I
going to
can
the
go
country of
anywhere.
Europe, Myron.
Have you
know
left
where.
America before?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Well, I mean, I
Cancun.
went to- Oh, yeah, actually.
Called it.
So crazy.
That,
did.
is that the only time you left America? Yeah. Okay.
You're the one who said Europe's a country? That's my type.
Oh my god.
What about you?
I will take her to Europe. No, more. We need more views.
Yeah, there was no need for that. I don't know why. he did that.
Break
Not my
all
type.
the equipment in
What was
front
that?
of Myron.
I'm
Sorry?
sorry.
Say he's not my type.
Yeah, but why'd you throw the cup at him? That
Because
was
I felt
unnecessary.
like doing that.
It's because they're lower IQ.
I mean,
It's
the
empty.
women.
yeah, but that's still not appropriate behavior.
Totally
Like,
rude.
There's no need to throw a cup on. someone.
Gotcha. I got you.
Incredible. What about you?
Thanks for having me, and I'm gonna have to agree with the guys for like the whole podcast.
Whoa. What the fuck?
That's the first thing she says.
You know, we're just trolling.
Yeah.
Converted.
Is that a castle?
Wait, are you leaving?
Oh.
You sit and stay until everybody
You're
else
leaving?
goes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of asking her on a date.
No, oh my god. Leave my
You
friend
like black
alone,
women?
please.
Yes. What the fuck?
He likes black lesbian women.
Yeah,
Nice.
clearly. He's trying to like
All right, yeah,
say
because you
all
didn't say
black
much. I
lesbian
saw you.
women.
I saw you
All
like
women
nodding,
except
but I
Asian.
didn't see you hear you say much. So you agree with? I guess. Okay. all right,
Yeah,
cool.
I agree with her a lot.
Okay. What about you? What are your last thoughts or disagreements or points or anything like that?
Yeah, I didn't say much either, but I think everyone's opinions were really interesting. I definitely learned some new things, especially from you over there. So thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really just appreciate everyone's different opinions, and I think that the space provided better conversation than the last time I was here. So I appreciate that.
Oh,
Cool. Welcome back. All right. And for you?
oh yeah. Thanks for
Are you
having.
high, by the way?
No, I didn't get high because I didn't want to.
She's just a stripper, Myron.
Okay. I don't know. Look like you were falling asleep back there a little bit.
Well, it's because like the politics situation, I just like it's not my type of topic.
Oh no, you were falling asleep way before that.
Oh no, I mean it's probably because my drink is empty. But
You need alcohol to be attentive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I recommend blow.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it gives me anxiety, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm just a drinker and vape.
All right, wrap it up. Let's go.
Okay. So, thank you for having me. I actually did agree with the guys and the girls somewhat, but I didn't think that I would as much. So if you want to follow me, follow me.
I don't
on
buy.
Naya.
She was playing Tetris in her brain. You didn't
Follow
listen
me
to
on
shit the
Naya
whole time.
Banks.
I don't buy this.
Naya Banks on all platforms.
Do you know?
And I really
3 countries
would
now?
love to come on the podcast again.
Well, you got to contribute more. You were kind of useless on the show. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
Not necessarily the whole time.
To be objective here, you were fairly useless most of the show, but it's fine.
Okay, then I won't be back. It's fine too.
Okay.
For all I care.
I mean, I'm just being honest here.
Okay. And I am too.
You didn't contribute much.
Okay, it's fine. I don't have to be back. I really don't care. Regardless. Like I was invited 2 years ago and I waited this long. So whether you do or you don't, it's fine with me.
Just get up and leave, bro. Just
That's
get up.
fine.
Can I go?
Bye.
Yeah, you can go with her too. Yeah, both of y'all can leave. Go ahead.
See ya.
We were so close.
It's time to go.
So no one getting next.
Yeah, you too.
No, because when I try to leave, I wanted to leave, and now you're telling me to leave it. I just sit back down.
You said it earlier,
Your
like me
contract
too, right?
says that you have to go when they say it.
Yeah, you gotta leave. Just leave.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to,
Just leave.
just for safety purposes, I just don't want you to get in legal trouble.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, bye.
It literally says they will physically.
It's like whenever, like
Bro.
girls don't understand that this is an opportunity for them, bro. Like you come here, it's a big platform, fucking nobody. You want to act disrespectful, just leave. Like,
You mean we can't stay here mute and just spam our links?
It's your podcast.
Huh?
They have to understand it's your podcast.
Yeah, it's just like it's that
your
it's that entitlement. You know what I mean? It's like whatever.
I love that she got away with that. She didn't say shit either. She's like,
Yeah, but
it's
she's
your podcast.
positive, and then she didn't
No,
ask
if
to
you
come
women
back
aren't
on.
going to
all
talk,
the
I'm
time.
not
I
your
watch
friend.
it.
I want to talk to women, okay? This is the only time I ever do it.
Okay. What about
It's
you?
like, oh, they asked me 2 years ago, but it's like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. With that, like, nobody gives a fuck who you are. You're not special.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking random stripper in Miami. Get the fuck out of here.
We
Lose
needed you
weight.
2 years ago when you were hotter.
Like, dude,
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here, man. Like, that is what I mean when I say like so many of these girls like just are like entitlement on another level. You're nobody. You're overweight. You should be happy you're even
Delusional.
here. But it is what it is.
And we didn't even say you can't come back. We just said add more value.
Yeah.
Just took it to heart. I'm like, bro, relax.
Fuck out of here, bro. We're not one of your simps that
You
come
didn't
to
say
strip
you didn't say
club,
shit anyway.
bro. We move different
Okay,
out here.
good.
Go ahead.
I'm so sad that the 2 strippers get kicked off. I'm gonna start there.
I'm still here.
I'm just like, who else is this?
I'm still here. 11 over here.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so lasting thoughts. This was definitely
You crushed it. You destroyed her. You made her
She
your little
destroyed you
bitch.
too.
You
She
made her
literally
your
was
little
out here
bitch.
watching
On TikTok
everyone
losing to
eating.
her, Myron, me, everyone except Sneako. You beat Sneako. This guy's a
And
joke.
what? What did you do?
You just couldn't debate her. Like you were starstruck.
Debate which one?
This one, the Democrat.
What did she get me on?
She definitely said you didn't bring arguments. You just ad hom attack people.
The socioeconomic thing?
You just called it
I'm the ad hom one when you said
I never
retard.
called anyone stupid.
What the fuck?
No.
I want to hear what
And
that says.
Somebody do a retard for this 5-hour show. How many times Zherka said that? Talking about ad homs.
Oh man. All right.
okay. Okay, so yes, this is awesome.